I'm Melissa Chartrand. I'm here on the High Arts campus in front of the Geyer Barn. We're here to talk about the new Classics Company, all things happening, all sorts of exciting things happening this summer. I'm joined by Aisha, Brett, and Greg, and we're going to talk about all the things happening in the barn and around town, really. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's start with the new Classics Company.
Sure. The New Classics Company is a theater group as well as a production company. We do all sorts of events throughout the year. They're cheap, they're free, they're accessible for families a lot of the times. And we're as much of a artistic company as we are a kind of community process and an experience for artists and people in the community to network and to socialize and really get the most out of what Hyannis has to offer.
Well, we're thrilled to have you here. You're actually our theater troupe in residence for the summer, and so many interesting programs, as you say, plays and improv, even movies. Let's talk a little bit about that, each of your roles. I mean, you do everything from the set design to the acting and marketing.
Yeah, a little bit of everything. I have worked with at least Brett and Justin and Matt before in college, and have a chance to direct this year, but also get a chance to read in some of our stage readings that we have, as well as be in our improv group, as well as take part in some of the acting of the shows, and as well as some of the design aspects itself. So really, it's a very communal, all hands in approach, really, where everybody has 11 different roles.
Yeah. Definitely.
For sure.
Yeah, we're really excited about our main stage shows, our improv. We're doing a workshop for improv in July. We're doing a 24-hour play reading and writing sort of thing. And then we're doing movies and we're doing play reading. So we have so much going on.
So much for all ages, as you say, very affordable or free. What is this? Let's go back to this 24-hour reading. What's that?
Oh, it's actually a writing. I misspoke. Yeah. So we're gonna ask.
Still a lot.
It is a lot. Yeah. So we're gonna have writers come, directors come, and actors come, and the writers will pick their actors, and then they will go and be chained up in a room together or separately, and they're gonna write little 10-minute or 15-minute plays that's kind of catered to their actors, and then in the morning they hand it over to the directors. The directors get the script. They work with the actors to kind of embody this little 15-minute play, and then that night we will do a performance of it, and people are invited to come and hang out and see the finished pieces.
That's wonderful. And when is that planned for?
That is the end of July, right? July 31st into August 1st.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you have people already that will do that, or are you putting a call out for?
Oh, definitely. We want everybody to come. We want actors, directors, writers. We have writers on staff, but...
And the general idea with the improv workshops is to really funnel that talent into the 24-hour plays. And the improv workshops are designed for beginners, people who've never done it, maybe have never even heard of it. The idea is sort of break that mold and get comfortable and be comfortable working with other people and being really, having a good time. And the nice thing about those workshops is that we're hoping that those 2 weekends, because they're happening the 2 weekends before the 24-hour plays, is that people we can get to come will find that it's fun. It's a little bit nerve-wracking, if you're a beginner, but it's fun, and it gives them the opportunity to then use those skills that we're teaching and apply those at the 24-hour plays, whether they want to act, direct, or write.
Very nice. And let's talk about the plays here, because there are original productions.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, our first show of the season is called Laugh It Up Fuzzball. It's a New Classics Company presents A New Hope. Last year we did a work called The Complete Works, or what was it? I've got a bad feeling about this, a tribute to George Lucas. A very funny bit. It was all of George Lucas's works. So that was a lot of fun, but we didn't get enough time to really get into some of our favorite pieces. So we're bringing it back. We had a slot this year we wanted to work on, so we decided to bring that back. Lots of fun props, lots of wacky bits. It's basically 3 guys doing all of Star Wars in about an hour or less. So it's really fast-paced, real sticky, great. A lot of entertainment.
When does that open, Brett?
That opens July 3rd and July 4th, and then we run it again on the 10th and 11th of July the next weekend.
And I forget, are tickets free or are they?
They're $10 tickets, yes.
$10 tickets, but what a show not to be missed. Will you also be taping these productions that maybe we can see some at a later date and time?
Yes, absolutely. Actually, we are having one of Matt's good friends, who's also one of the co-founders of New Classics Company, is going to be recording our staged
Excellent.
productions and as many things as we can get him to.
Excellent. But we do
sign
want
up for.
to encourage our viewers, you have to see it live.
Yes,
Definitely,
it's
definitely.
awesome.
Yeah.
And let's just run down the other plays that you have.
Sure.
So Alex Comes
Alex
Clean.
Comes Clean.
And then Alice, which is an adaptation by Greg Parker, our very own.
And so Alex Comes Clean is an original children's play by Matt Kohler, who was one of the founding members of the company. He wrote a children's show last year, and this is his sophomore debut of the show, and it's a ton of fun about a young girl who's tasked with cleaning her room, so the dreaded task of cleaning her room, and her travels with her imaginary friends. So a lot of very adventurous, very
Colorful.
very
Yeah.
much
And
Exciting.
a teaser is that there may or may not be sock'em, rock'em, sock'em
Robots, yes. Large, exciting props.
Alice itself, Alice is an adaptation again of Alice in Wonderland. It's actually a combination of Through the Looking Glass and Alice in Wonderland. So it's the framework of Through the Looking Glass with some of the iconic scenes from Alice in Wonderland, like the Mad Tea Party. Brought in as well, and it's a story about an older Alice who's essentially in search of her lost imagination. So it's her travels back through the world to rediscover that. So it's going to be interesting. It's 18 or 19 roles performed by 6 people, so it's going to be really taxing in terms of costumes and props, and we're going to try and tax the space, but it should be an interesting endeavor.
Yeah.
Fabulous. And then the movie screenings. You've been screening some movies on the Village Green, which is just, of course, steps away from the barn.
Definitely, yeah, it's right back there. So we actually just did The Sandlot. We had a really great turnout. We were really excited. It was really fun because it was the first time that we did a movie screening out on the green, and we had some technical difficulties, but we got through it.
As in the sun.
As in the
Yes,
sun,
the
it was
sun.
our technical difficulty. So we're going to be promoting it as a thing that we do at sundown, so that we can maximize, our viewing capacity.
Sure.
August 2nd, we will be doing The Princess Bride, and then on the 16th, I believe, we are also doing Home Alone. So we're really excited for those. Those are free and open to the public, and they're kid friendly. So.
Yeah, very nice and fun. It's just nice to be out. It's nice to watch in the outdoor setting with a group.
Yeah.
It is.
And then the play readings, as you said, you do different play readings every Wednesday evening, again, free for people to come and engage.
Yeah, so we have kind of curtailed our schedule because we realized that rehearsing for all of our other stuff is going to take
It's
a
a
lot.
lot.
Yeah.
So we've kind of pared it down. So we're doing a reading of Aries, which is an original by Brett.
Yes, it's kind of a radio show I had written and performed while living in Miami. So it's a lot of cool sounds, a lot of kind of science fiction and adventure tales.
Yeah.
It's got a twist at the end.
Later on in July, we're going to be doing Sister Mary Ignatius Explains It All to You,
right.
featuring Matt Kohler as a nun. So we're very excited.
Very excited.
For that.
Yeah.
And then in the middle of August, we're doing Mrs. Warren's Profession by Bernard Shaw. So we're really excited. We want to invite everybody to come out and audition for those. Very minimal. It's like one rehearsal, and then bada bing, you're up on the stage. So, but it's really fun. We just had Proof. We did a stage reading of Proof, and it was so much fun. We had a great turnout for it.
And just the fact that you love what you do and that you want to share it. I think that's
Yeah.
really what this is all about.
But it's not only just about sharing it, it's about bringing as many people as we can from the community. And we work with so many of the kids from Barnstable High School that volunteer their time. So just giving those people the experience as professionals, as volunteers, to have an opportunity to network and to work together is really something we're all about.
Yeah, and I'm really excited that we can bring a lot of this stuff free, a lot of art free, and it's accessible to youth and young adults and older adults as well. I hate that art can be so inaccessible because it can be either pricey or it's too far away or it's not there in the community. But I feel like we are right here. We are in the middle of
It's so
downtown.
inclusive.
so-
Absolutely inclusive, everyone, access to all,
Yes.
which is
Yes.
great. So for our viewers, I know we've given a lot of plays they're going to want to come and see and readings and dates. Let's let them know your website and where they can find other information, be it Facebook or what have you.
Yeah.
Right, we have our website at newclassicscompany.org. You can visit that website. It has all the information you could possibly need. We also have a Facebook page, New Classics Company. You can look us up.
Yep.
and we share all events. We're constantly updating, and we have flyers. Stop on by the barn. We have all sorts of things that we can give you, any sort of information.
All right, for New Classics Company, I'm Melissa Chartrand. Make sure you come over to the barn this summer. Wishing you an artful day.